Welcome back.
Hey guys, it's another bold dash podcast exclamation mark. Did that in the wrong order.
Wrong order. Like the fucking he used to do that so well. Now
I know. It's been a while. That's why.
Yeah, it has been a while.
Been like fucking 20 years since the last bold podcast, and it's been a couple months since the last upload.
Yeah. I mean, oh my god. This is like this is 30th August of 2000. That it's been a year and 3 months
since the last bold.
Since the last bold.
Since the party podcast, which is, I think, the worst podcast we've ever done.
Yeah, it's pretty awful, isn't it?
Looking back on it, it's like it's people shouting very much, and the rest is just you talking about your
PC
your
setup, which I have now. Sorry, I just had a drink. I remember Dead Rising when you had a drink, and then you can hear you gulp. I'm like,
yeah, I fucking I boosted the sound on that because I was like, could you hear that? You couldn't really hear it on the recording, so I boosted it, and it was just a very guttural.
It was very guttural. It was like, I noticed that it was louder than I just remember just hearing it slightly, and I was like,
it was very sneaky. It was a sneaky gulp.
It was sneaky, yeah. There definitely was a bit of sneakiness in that, and I'm not happy with it, you bastard. You got to keep professional. I mean, I just didn't then, but like, fuck off. Man. Do as I say, not as I do. Anyway, there was a couple of things you wanted to talk about on the.
Yeah, first of all, fucking upcoming projects and an update on the Big Cheese incident. Now, if you don't know, the Big Cheese incident is a documentary made by Dick Thrasher, professional documentary filmmaker. And basically, it's a documentary about our first Russell's review, The Big Cheese. Now, that project has been put on hold temporarily, so we can focus on something else, which is a short. It's a horror short / trailer called Peripheral. It will be uploaded to this channel. I don't know, by next year, maybe next year. Probably next year. I don't know.
We'll get hopefully, because when do you start your Christmas break from college?
Well, Thursday.
And is it for 2 weeks?
I think so.
Yeah, I'm doing the same. I also get a week, 2 weeks off, so we can definitely get some good prime time recording in there.
Prime time recording, yeah.
Definitely some good shit there. I still need to say, well, I mean, I would like to get that poster finished.
The poster?
Yeah.
I have like one idea for the poster.
Right.
For the audience, the criteria for the poster is one for the male audience, one for the female audience, and is it one
for the fans of the genre?
Yeah. Now, that is a very retarded criteria.
Yeah, it's awful.
Because posters aren't geared towards genders. They're geared towards an age group, I guess.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, they're usually just the posters are usually just to catch the eye of the people who will actually consume the product.
Yeah. So I had one idea for a poster design. I didn't take into account male audience, female audience, fans of genre, and it's basically kind of
yeah, go ahead.
And that's basically what it is.
Oh Christ. Anyway,
moving on.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Recording is probably going to take place in the next 2 weeks, and then I will post it here once it's finished. Would we like to do a general plot summary, even though we haven't fully finished it, or?
Sure. Just keep it
What?
vague.
Yeah. Demons. That's about it.
Demons.
That's about it, really. Yeah, it's just demon film.
Demon. Singular.
One. Demon.
Well, it's gonna be very generic.
It has to
and
be.
that's because it has to be. It has to convey the
Genre
what is
conventions.
it? The shiminijigis.
The genre conventions.
Genre. Yes. So basically, it's going to be a Blumhouse movie. Bloomhouse. I don't know how to say his name. He's got some.
Is his name Bloomhouse?
Yeah. That's his last name.
I thought Bloomhouse was just like a meme. I didn't think it was his actual name. What do you know? Anyway, those movies are bad. So I mean,
well, they have produced some good movies.
Published rather. They've published a few
like,
good ones.
I can think of two that got great reviews, and that's Whiplash, and
which they published and not,
and Get Out,
which they also published and didn't have any.
Oh yeah, they're a production company. They produced it, and that is really just a hit in the face, you know, because now every person that doesn't keep up with movies and Blumhouse is gonna see from the producers of Get Out, which everyone generally thought was a good movie, apart from Racist.
I never.
You never saw Get Out?
I never actually saw Get Out. No.
It's basically about this black person, and basically he has this gal friend who
Does
takes
she need to
him.
Get out?
No, she doesn't.
Very fair.
She takes the black bloke to meet her parents,
right.
and basically her parents turn out to be these crazy dudes who transplant the brains of white people into the black people's bodies.
That's fucking stupid, but
so that the white people can have the black people's bodies, right? So then there's this like artist, I think he's an artist, who has lost the ability to see. Kind of crucial when you're an artist. So he wanted this black person's eyes. So you know, that's basically I summed it up really badly, but that's basically the plot.
Okay, fair enough.
Of Get Out. I would recommend it. It does have some, you know, it's not perfect. No movie is. Plot holes. Some things are dumb as fuck. It has the guy from Death Note. You know, the black guy from Death Note.
Oh God.
The one who plays L. It has him in it, and he's actually not bad.
I mean, he wasn't really that bad in Death Note, to be honest. I mean, he doesn't really. He's not L, but he portrayed, like, as much as he's like nothing like L at all. He played a pretty good black L.
His performance was decent, I guess. You know.
Speaking of black versions of things, I saw Spiderverse the other day.
Yes, Spiderverse. Into the Spiderverse.
Yes, and I can say wholeheartedly, it is one of the best animated films I've ever watched.
Yeah, you know why that is?
Why is that?
It's because it's made by the same directors who directed the Lego Movie.
Fuck off.
No, I will not fuck off. Those guys, right? You know that they were supposed to direct Solo, a Star Wars story.
Was that animated or not?
No.
Solo was... Yeah, it was just meant to be.
They were set to direct that movie, but Kathleen Kennedy booted them right in the arse because of creative differences, quote unquote.
Right.
Basically, they probably didn't want to conflict Disney's Star Wars regime. So yeah, they got kicked out.
I mean, were they going to have do they have? Is Ewan McGregor going to be in it?
Well, no, it's a Star Wars story movie.
Isn't? Oh no, it's Solo in it. Yeah, Han Solo. Fuck, I'm
why
retarded.
would Ewan
Yeah, I
McGregor
remember.
be
He's
in
fucking.
Solo?
Yeah, he's Kenobi, isn't he? Not Solo. This just shows you how bad I am for fucking with Star Wars. Who played Han Solo in fucking the? Wait.
The originals?
Oh yeah, he isn't in the prequels, is he?
No, he isn't.
Who did play him anyway?
Harrison Ford.
Oh yeah, Harrison Ford. Fucking meme. He's a meme. I do
Is
quite
he?
like Harrison. A little bit, yeah. I mean, like fucking.
He's a little rude.
Is he? I've never heard.
Yeah, in like interviews, he's a little rude, but
Apparently,
that's kind of part of his thing.
he's always got a bit of a stroke face going on. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, he does. He does.
It's really weird.
He always looks like he doesn't want to be there. You know,
He
he just looks like he wants to retire already.
Uh,
He's just like, oh.
the thing is, could he even play? No, he literally couldn't play Solo because he's just too old and like.
And he's dead.
He's dead, yeah.
In
so,
the
like,
universe.
So like, they'd have to be before that time, and you
I
can't
don't
have.
know.
He just aged like, and then got like really young. He had like space jizz, and then it made him.
He had space jizz.
He just drank some space jizz, and then like he was young again.
Like Luke Skywalker in The Last Jedi. Space jizz.
Space jizz.
You probably haven't seen The Last Jedi, so you wouldn't get that reference, but I'm sure viewers would. Basically, there's this one scene where Luke milks an alien, and it dribbles down his face, and it's fucking disgusting.
That's awful.
And it's I hate The Last Jedi. I don't want to talk about The Last Jedi, because that'll take up like a couple of hours at least. The last Bold the podcast, right? Or Bold the podcast in general.
Right.
There's one episode of Bold the podcast that is listenable. Listenable? Is that word?
No.
That I can listen to. No, it isn't. It is now.
Okay.
There is one episode of Bold ! The podcast. I'm getting back into it. That pronunciation.
Yeah.
That I can actually like listen to and sort of kind of enjoy.
Right.
There's a lot of kind of
think about the sentence before you say it.
I know. You know. We're doing this podcast. This is gonna come out probably near Christmas.
Yeah.
So this is our Christmas present, I guess.
As well as the anniversary of our amazing channel being made. That's a
yeah. It's how many years has it been?
2.
2.
I think.
It's 2. I thought it was 3.
Holy shit! No way.
What?
No, that can't be true. It's got to be 2. I cannot. No, because that would it'd have to be like 2015.
Can we get a check?
I'm gonna check.
Can we get a check on that?
I think it is 2 years.
2, yeah.
It's 2 years.
In 2 years, we have garnered 41 subscribers.
I'm pretty sure it went down last time I saw it. So 40.
Brilliant.
40 subscribers. 40 subs, and how many views? 3,489 views.
Yeah. We were supposed to be. Well, we did record a PUBG episode.
Yeah.
But old man doesn't know how to run a fucking OBS software.
It's fucking annoying, alright? It's being stupid. Fuck off. I should have just fucking ran it on display mode and then just opened up PUBG. Literally would have just been easier. Anyway, that would have came out, and there was actually some good moments in there. I'm pretty sure like there wasn't actually that much awkward like silences either.
There wasn't much dead air in that. I was actually quite surprised.
Yeah, I thought there was going to be like a definite lack of material there, but like nah, it was pretty enjoyable the entire time, and then it's just fucking gone now. There's no.
and the same thing happened to. We were gonna release a Fortnite.
Except every single fucking time we didn't say Fortnite, we said fucking it was synonyms for Player Unknown's Battleground. So it was like
Yeah.
participant anonymous conflict zone.
Yeah, it was stuff like that. That video, I think we had a stairs moment.
Yeah.
I destroyed some stairs.
Yeah, and you were like, oh, I can't get up, and then like people started flooding into the building, and then it was just like, that was quite funny. There wasn't really that moment, really, because like obviously,
it was that part. I think there were some other moments of that were salvageable.
It just didn't seem like something it just didn't really seem like that enjoyable of a video because both of us weren't. Well, I mean, I personally wasn't really into it. I really do not like Fortnite. So I just really wasn't feeling it.
Me neither. I mean, it's Fortnite.
It's fucking Fortnite, dude.
It's better than PUBG, but it's Fortnite.
There's fucking bunch of kids who come into my work and always Fortnite dance, and it pisses me off.
What?
It triggers me immensely. Oh, okay. Well, if I haven't said this on the channel, but I'm pretty sure you know, right? I work at Mackey's, and it's Mackey's. There's like always kids, It's like fucking everyone brings their kids over when they can't be asked cooking food, and there's just these group of kids that I remember. I was leaving actually. It was the end of my shift, and then there was the group of kids just fucking Fortnite dancing in like the main area. All of them dancing. One of them was doing like all of them were doing like the fucking I forgot what it's called. The one where like you fucking like nod your fist, like no, you rotate your fist to like when you kick at the same time and shit. That stupid one. And then one kid was like, oh, I could do the one that everyone else can't, and then he started fucking orange justicing really badly. And then Rob, he used to work at the different Mackeys, and he's a very nice guy. I do like him quite a lot, but he started bloody doing it with them. Not the Fortnite dancing, just dancing with these kids who are Fortnite dancing.
Oh no!
It triggered me immensely.
I could only imagine what that looked like.
Oh no, yeah, it was definitely something that's gonna leave me scarred mentally. Like every time, I've got it like printed on the back of my eyelids. Or I close my eyes and I just see it. I'm just like, oh fuck! I just wake up in a cold sweat and I'm like, oh the kids. There's like I wake up from like sleep paralysis. I was like, I wake up, I got sleep paralysis, and there's just a kid fucking like Fortnite dancing in the corner of my room. I was like, oh shit! Oh, he's coming closer, and he starts like dancing closer.
He hasn't unlocked all the other emotes. He's default dancing in the corner.
Oh, dude, the default dance is actually objectively the best one though, because it's from Scrubs.
Scrubs?
Yeah, Scrubs. You know
is that a show?
Yeah, Scrubs, the show, the fucking one about nurses.
Never seen it. I've heard of it. Never seen it though.
It's alright. It's a pretty good show. Like I watched it like a little bit. It's like it kind of escaped me because like I was a bit of an autistic kid, and I very much did not enjoy like shows that weren't SpongeBob, because SpongeBob fed my autism immensely, because like it's just so much shit going on at once. It's like the old Spiderman cartoons. I don't know if you've ever watched the old Spider-Man cartoons, but literally everything happens in like 3 seconds. It's fucking amazing. I don't know, like there's like a scene, Carnage. Carnage is in the old ones. There wasn't like, did you know that for a very long while the comics were being written and the show was actually released, Spider-Man couldn't hurt people. So the way to get around this, right, is Spider-Man never punched anyone in the show or in the comics, and Carnage, who is known for being a ruthless murderer, just zaps people.
Zaps people.
Yeah. He had like lasers. He just zap people. He's like, bzzz, and like everything would happen in like 3 seconds. Like fucking Spider-Man would fly in, fucking Carnage would start zapping people. He's like, and like Spider-Man's like, he starts like fucking like saying shit, and then like Carnage fucks off, and then Spider-Man goes with him, and like it's all just happening at once. And it's amazing. And like I just remembered why I loved it so much because just everything happened at once. And I remember the only times it ever slowed down was when Spider-Man talked to Madam Web. I remember I always skipped that part because I was just autistic and just didn't enjoy things that weren't like. I was just such an ADHD like kid. I just like literally needed like constant, instant gratification at all times. It's like
So
SpongeBob fed that for me.
have you seen this? Have you heard about this show? It's called Titans.
No. Oh shit! No, the one with Teen Titans, but they're like grungy and shit.
Yeah, it's just called Titans. Have you seen the trailer for?
Isn't it the one where like bloody Dick Grayson comes down from the car and like he's like, "Where's Batman?" And then like he breaks his hand, like starts shooting people, and he's like, "Fuck Batman."
Yeah, that's the one.
Yep, that is.
So everyone,
awful.
including myself, were laughing at this fucking trailer because it was just so funny. It was awful. Now I've finished watching the series, right? The first
Wait,
season.
it's out?
Yeah, it's out.
Damn.
I finished watching the first series.
What do you think?
Don't get me wrong, it's bad, but it's not as bad as I thought it would be. I really thought it would be awful, but it's it's all right.
That is quite surprising.
Robin, aka Nightwing, aka Dick Grayson, fucks an alien. They made Raven a 14-year-old girl, and she's got like a romance thing with this actor who is a 25-year-old.
Is she actually 14 or does she? Just
Yeah,
the
actress is 14.
No
and...
fucking way! I need to Google this. Raven, Raven Titans. There is no way.
Name. She's 14 years old, and
is it Raven? Is it Raven you're talking about?
Yeah, Raven.
Okay, actress.
Her name is Rachel in the show, but she is Raven. She's supposed to be Raven.
Holy shit! What the? She's like, what? She's what?
I know,
Tegan Croft.
Yeah.
What the fuck, dude?
She's 14, and they set up this romance thing with Beast Boy, who's like a 25-year-old Asian.
Oh, that's so fucked. Oh yeah, they made Beast Boy Asian and like really weirdly green. Oh my god, she was born 2004. That's so awful.
They have this bit in the show where
they don't kiss,
Beast
do they?
Boy. No, they don't.
Oh fuck!
They almost did, right? They had this bit in the show where Beast Boy is talking to Raven's mum after they find her, right? and she says something like, "You want to kiss her, don't you?"
Right.
I was like, "Oh, that's basically." And it's just how weird it is, you know. I mean, Tegan Croft, does she look 14?
Yeah. Not in the Teen Titans.
In the show.
I don't think she did because I genuinely didn't think she looked 14. When I looked up her her IMDb biography, I could see that she was very clearly 14. But like in the show, she doesn't look that young. It's quite weird.
Yeah, so like all of these people that watch this show and are unaware that she's 14.
That's so fucked up.
You know,
like, I thought she's so fit, and was like, no, she's 14.
Yeah, because I was watching the show and I thought, oh, she's cute. 14.
She's 14. You can get arrested for that.
Yeah.
You're 18 yet?
I am 17.
Christ.
Anyway, so
oh yeah, no,
so
she's 14, so she still technically isn't in the age of consent yet. 2 years.
Yeah, two more years.
2 more years. Get on that. That's fucking weird. Don't say that.
I know. Oh my god, that's out now. That's out on.
No, that's out in the world. That's gonna have to cut that out. Ooh.
So I'm not an avid viewer of Go.
Teen Titans Go.
Netflix.
It's not as bad as everyone says, to be honest.
No, it's not. It's not bad. I actually like it. I saw the Teen Titans Go to the movie the other day. And it was actually pretty good. So basically, the team of the Titans is you have what?
The team of the Titans.
The team of the Titans. Team Titans. The team.
Teen
The Team
Titans.
Titans.
The team of Teen Titans. Yeah. Continue.
Team Titans. The Team Titans. It's Raven, which is an emo goth GF. You've got Beast Boy. He's green.
His superpower is that he's green.
He's green. If he was blue, he would die. Then you've got Robin, who is
he's Batman's son.
He's titled Robin, Nightwing, and Dick Grayson.
Yes, Dick Thrasher
in this show, and then you've got, I think her name is Starfire, who's the black one.
And then Cyborg. Wait, no, actually,
Cyborg is missing from the series.
In Titans far. Or Go?
In Titans.
Yeah, Cyborg won't be in. Wait, does fucking Teen Titans Go goes along with the DMCU, isn't it called?
I'm not. I don't know.
The fucking DCMCU or whatever. No, DCU. Yeah, the fucking DCU. Dark Comics Universe Cinematic. No, DCCU. That's like all like Aquaman and Superman versus Batman and Batman and all that shit. I'm pretty sure they're linked. So yeah, no, Cyborg will be there. He's with the fucking
Justice League.
Justice League, yeah, because that's what they make him. I'm pretty sure he's in the Justice League in the comics, so he's not in the Teen Titans.
So yeah, you have it's 4 Titans. I'll just say something positive about the show. Robin, you know, when I saw him in the trailer, he's saying "fuck Batman."
He doesn't even say it like that though. He goes "fuck Batman."
Fuck Batman. Yeah, he says it with real anger.
Fuck Batman.
This show actually.
It's the same man. He just goes meh.
This show actually, one of my biggest worries for this show was that they're gonna try and make Robin cool, and he's just so lame. But no, he is actually like a badass in this show, and I did enjoy. I think if the whole show was about Robin and Raven, that would be
Starfire definitely ruins it for me.
Pretty cool. Starfire, her whole thing is that she doesn't know who. Right, there's a lot of don't knows in the show. Like every time a character asks another character something, they say I don't know, and it's never fucking explained. So
Brilliant.
Robin, Dick Grayson, he's a detective in Detroit. Basically, fucking Raven comes to him because she's a little child. Her mum has died.
Has been died.
Yeah, and she goes to him. She's like, "Oh, you have to help me," blah 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 blah, and she mentions a circus because Dick Grayson had an accident in a circus and his parents were murdered, right? So he's like, "What the fuck is this?" Basically, he goes off on a journey with T. Croft, Raven. Sounds pretty rapey. And basically he just leaves his detective life behind.
Okay.
And it's so retarded because his partner calls him once, and all Robin says, or all Dick Grayson says is, "I'm on a case." And then he's on this case. He's been on this case for a fucking while, like on his employers getting worried, and aren't people asking questions about where the fuck is Dick Grayson, this detective? Because he's a fucking detective. Wouldn't they be worried that he got he got deaded as well? You know, it's never answered. The show is very sloppy. You know,
right.
It's there's some strong performances, like the main cast, they're alright apart from Starfire. She's a bit gay.
Yeah, she definitely ruins it for me. And that's just
I always,
not just because he's. Well, I mean, it is because she's black.
I
Not in
always,
that way, but like she's definitely not the character.
I always laugh at certain moments within a scene, right? The actual whole scene is all right. The action, as far as goes for Robin, is pretty well done. You know, it's it's shot all right, and the moves are actually pretty cool.
Does it still use the same fucking stock sounds as it used in the trailer?
I actually can't remember. I think so. I don't really notice them that much.
The fucking sound design in the trailer was fucking awful. It's absolutely awful.
Yeah, probably. What was it? Oh yeah, so like the climax of scenes are just laughable. What I mean by that is that when there's a big thing happening that they want you to take seriously because this is it's grimy and it's so edgy.
Mm.
You got Titans,
And their teeth.
Fuck Batman.
Fuck Batman.
So yeah, the climax of scenes are laughable, right? The bits that they want you to take really seriously, you know, a character gets greatly injured, or
Right.
there's a plot twist, and the way they're executed is so bad that it just makes you burst out laughing. Like there's these two side characters called Hawk and Dove. Basically they're heroes. They're not superheroes. They haven't got any powers. Basically, Dove gets chucked off of a roof
So does he
by
die?
this. No, Dove isn't dead.
Oh,
But the way she's chucked off the roof, right? And the way because Hawk is Dove's husband, right? And basically they're getting owned by this family, right? These antagonists are a family, right?
okay. Fair.
And they're very kind of generic. You know, you've got the suburban dad. You've got the mum, two children, the two kind of teenagers who kind of, you know, brother and sister. They fight. And basically the suburban dad takes like fucking punches Dove, and she goes fucking flying over the building, and she smashes into some shit, and right, and then there's this scream coming from Hawk, like a kind of, and then it gets cut early, and it's kind of like I would compare it to how the no ruined the Darth Vader moment where Darth Vader was Palpatine over the edge when that was added.
What the no meme?
No, you know
Yeah.
how that was added in Blu-rays. That's kind of how it just kind of ruins the entire thing, and it's very hilarious.
Fair enough. Seems like a shitty show.
I would recommend it if you like Teen Titans, the Teen Titans. I've got that stuck in my head because from the Teen Titans Go to the movie.
Is that the intro?
That's because, like, in the beginning of the movie, they're battling this balloon villain, and the balloon villain is like, "Who are you guys?" And they put on this mixtape where each one of them is rapping, and basically the chorus is just Teen Titans, the Teen Titans, Teen Titans, the Teen Titans, over and over again.
Fuck, that sounds awful.
No, but it's got like people, you know, you've got each member rapping over it. I really like Teen Titans. The main villain of that movie was they kept calling him Deadpool, and what's his name? You know, the one who's got half of his face is orange.
Scarface.
Deathstroke.
Oh wait, no, half. Oh right, okay. I thought you meant.
Deathstroke.
I thought you meant like fucking
yeah.
like Two-Face or something like that. No, yeah, Deathstroke.
So they have Deathstroke in there, and the Teen Titans keep calling him Deadpool.
Oh yeah, that's because he's based. Deadpool's based on Deathstroke.
Yeah, I know. And they keep calling him Deadpool, and fucking Deathstroke is just getting increasingly annoyed that they're calling him Deadpool.
That's quite funny. That's quite amusing.
I know. And fucking Stan Lee has a cameo in.
That's quite West. That's quite good.
Yeah, no, he he has a cameo early on, right? He's like, "Oh, I'm Stan Lee," and then someone I think someone tells him that, "Hey, it's a DC movie," and then at the end when there's like a big showdown, because all the heroes were manipulated by Deathstroke's mind manipulation. That's kind of like a long running gag, and when they're in this when it's in this vehicle, Stan Lee jumps on top of their vehicle, and he says, "I don't care that it's a DC movie. I love cameos." Oh, that's brilliant. I recommend Teen Titans go to the movies a lot more than Titans, just because it's actually funny and it's lighthearted and the design of the animation and how everything looks is actually pretty cool.
I completely forgot what the Stan Lee cameo was in Spiderverse. It was really quick. It was a very quick one, but it was really really heartwarming. It's fucking. I'm gonna spoil this now because it's literally in the first 5 minutes into the movie and it's kind of like a critical plot point. Obviously, the Spider-Verses and shit like that. The main universe is Spider-Man dies, and then that's where everything starts. And Miles, obviously, Miles has powers but doesn't know how to use them. He gets like basically a B-Tech Spider-Man suit, and the person who sells it to him is Stanley, and he goes over to him and he's like, I'm gonna miss that guy. We were friends, obviously because Stanley created Spider-Man, and Spider-Man is Stanley's favorite superhero by far, and it's just sad because his death was just so sudden and so shitty, and
Were you not expecting it?
no, genuinely, I thought he had a good 3 years left. I know he was 92, wasn't he? But I didn't. He knew that he was at the end of his life too. He sounded it. He sounded there's the footage before he died where he was talking to a guy, and he sounded like he was about to just expire. As mean as that sounds, yeah, he did. He sounded like he was about to expire, and
The best before date was exceeded.
yeah. And he said to his to the person he's gonna pass the whole the director for Marvel. His name's Roy, I think. Roy something. And he goes before he said the guy said his last words to him before he died were take care of my boy Roy. And he was referring to Spider-Man. And it just hurt,
Take
man.
care of my boy.
Take care of my boy Roy. And it's just it just hurts, man. It's sad. It's sad, and it was a tearjerker in Into the Spider-Verse is probably one of the best. It's the best animated film I've watched.
I don't really watch animated movies.
Other than the Lego.
Mainly because what spoils an animated TV show or an animated movie is the art style. If I don't like it, then I'm not going to get into it. It doesn't matter how cool the story is. I just won't get into it if I don't like the animation style. That's why I don't watch the Clone Wars. It's because to me, it looks like shit.
It does look a bit weird, doesn't it?
Like everyone's got the fucking weird, perfect lines. I can't describe it.
What do you mean?
Everyone's got very sharp lines.
You mean like all their shit is cell
They're
shaded?
very sharp, you know.
Right. Yeah,
Like
they do all look. They
there's
look.
no
They do all
curves
look.
in that
They
show.
all do look very square.
They look very Minecraft to me.
Minecraft. Yeah.
But the Spider-Verse, I really like how it looks. It looks kind of unique. You know, Sony wants to patent that animation style
What kind of the one that they did?
for the Spider-Verse.
I mean, it is a unique style, I guess. I mean, like the whole. I'm trying to think if any other thing used the fucking sort of comic book, like the effects is like in like within the thing. I'm pretty there is something that's done it. I know for a fact there is something else that's used like the comic book Wabam and Zoc and shit like that as like um as a as like a thing in the movie. I'm trying to think what it is though.
So some of you, the viewers, some of you may know about my channel. Shameless plug. Check it out. It's on the
Smithsky.
the dudes section on this channel. Basically, I talked about this guy Syndajug,
Yes.
previously known as Steven. We made a video about him on this channel as well.
Yes.
And basically,
two.
Yeah, two. And I made a video
cunt.
about him, talking about his illegitimate subs. And what do you know? A couple of days ago, YouTube took away his like almost 2,000 subscribers.
Really, all of them?
Almost, because I think he has 2.2k, and they took away. Let me get Social Blade up so I can actually exactly. But I made a video about him, right?
Because he was like preaching in the comments of that video that
all of them are legit.
Yeah, all of them, and this is literally empirically proven the fact that it's not true.
Yeah. So on the 12th of the 14th of the 18th, that's 2018. He lost 2,265 subscribers.
That's so many.
At the moment, he has 137.
That's still more than us, though.
So he might not have been subbotting. He probably was.
No, he definitely was.
But we know for sure that those subs were illegitimate. They were illegitimately obtained.
Yeah, they definitely bought them or something.
Yeah, he was preaching in my comment section. That the subs were real. And to that I say, where are they? You know? The only people that left comments on that video was mostly Syndajug. He left like 40 comments.
Yeah, it was a lot. It was really weird as well because it wasn't even in one thread.
Yeah, no, I don't know why you commented separately. It made it so annoying to keep track.
That triggered me immensely. Like I was like fucking. I was looking through all of it and I was like, where the fuck does it start?
Like in one of the comments, he said, "Oh, if you wanted to find out if my subs are real, why didn't you message me privately?" To that, I would say, well, I make exposing videos now. So
bullying, I think you mean videos. Bullying.
I need content at the same time. Why didn't you try to resolve this situation with me privately? Why did you comment on my videos? You could have texted me on Twitter privately saying, "Hey, you take this video down," which I obviously wouldn't.
Yeah, I knew you wouldn't, so I don't know why you'd like. I don't know why you're asking him to like resolve this with you, but like,
because he was telling me off for outing him for gaining illegitimate subs. You know, so if you want to keep this low profile, why did you comment on my video publicly? Yeah, so I made that video. I checked out his Twitter. He posted some proof, quote unquote. It wasn't.
Oh, what was it? I didn't see it.
Just go on Syndajug Twitter, and he's posted like some shitty screenshot.
Alright, let's have a look. See.
Easily be faked.
Syndajug Twitter. the only Syndajug.
Yeah.
Deleting Twitter. Adios, everyone. YouTube break.
Yeah.
Don't know when I'll be back. However, won't be back for a long, long time. See you soon. Fuck off.
So he tweeted, YouTube break. Don't know when I will be back. However, I'll be back for a very long time. Hashtag see you soon. Hashtag see you. Hashtag bye. Hashtag goodbye. Hashtag break. Hashtag YouTube. I'm not going to say this is a direct kind of response hiatus to my video. However, I did respond with a ha 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 in all caps.
Did you actually?
I did. That was on the 30th of November.
And it's come to my attention that a dude with 14 subscribers has done a video trying to expose me for subbot. Ah, Lamal, that's fucking right. He is just a hater. He's just a hater. Sin. Oh my god, isn't it? He's called Sin. Ew, god. And
so he said
it's been a month now and he hasn't fucking uploaded.
On November the 3rd, he said, deleting Twitter, adios everyone. That was on November the 3rd. It is today, it's 18th of December.
Where you at, man?
I don't know. Fucking.
We need you back. We need you to help in the war against T-Series.
Through my sources, aka JW2 VLOGZ.
Alright.
He's apparently quit YouTube. Syndajug.
It's definitely because of the fucking sub-botting.
It's not because he lost all the subs.
Yeah, no, it wouldn't have been, would it? Because he stopped like quite a while before, didn't he?
Those subs were removed only.
Yeah, like the Purge was 4 days ago.
Yeah. The Purge. The first Purge.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's a dead channel purge. I don't know know how many subs PewDiePie lost. I don't think they lost any. Or like T-Series. T-Series apparently lost like 220,000.
So yeah. That's a little update on the Cinderfuck situation. I call them Cinderfuck.
That's quite a I do like how he did preach and shout that he didn't do it, and there's just obvious like evidence that he's just done it, and like this bullshit proof. He's
calling me out. I think he left one comment that said like, good luck trying to expose people with fake evidence.
I was like, no, objectively, Social Blade is just like empirical evidence. Like you saw the fucking the bot spike, the sub spike in literally a day.
You could check it out yourself. He goes from 91 subs to 2.1k to 2.19k, I should say, and then he drops down to 138.
All these within the space of a day.
138. So his subs were taken away. Another bloke's subs were taken away. Can you guess the channel?
Whose?
JW2 VLOGZ.
Wait, what? Really?
Yeah. So he lost 1,160.
He was botting too. I thought he had too many.
Here's the thing, right? He got to 1,000 subs completely legit.
Okay.
Right? And then, like, very, very shortly after he announced, thanks so much for 1k, he had 2k. So I was like, oh, that's definitely botted. That is, it was basically.
Why you gotta do us like that, man?
Minus 1,000.
I had respect for you, Jamie, man. I had respect for you. You had 1,000, man. That was all earned. You fucking like your awful content managed. I'm joking. I'm joking. You managed to get 1,000, like genuine, and then you had to fucking subbot. What's up with you, man? Why would you do that?
Yeah.
God, what's fucking hell, dude? I'm genuinely very sad that you've done that.
Yeah, his reputation has been soiled.
It's been dampened. It's been dampened a bit.
It's very damp. Yeah.
Yeah. It's not moist. It's damp. It's damp.
It was moist. It was very moist. No,
it was moist. You managed to get like 1,000 subs with such amazing content.
So so those are the the two blokes that lost their
What about the
subs.
rest of them? Like those, just that group. You know, they all had YouTube channels for a bit.
Yeah.
What
Well, LJT Sushi as another bloke.
Yeah, I remember him.
He doesn't sub, but he stays
How many subs has he got? It's
like 50, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know. So I go on this app called Yubbo.
I am aware of Yobo because that it used to be called Yellow.
Yeah, and I was scrolling through and I'm actually with these people who are basically promoting their YouTube.
Ew.
Yeah, so I was like, oh, I have to check this. So I checked out their channel. Okay, so this guy left a comment on this YouTube channel that's run by these two girls. One of them is 15, one is 16.
Oh God.
And he said, "Really good video. Should be proud of how confident you are, and I wouldn't be able to do it." Crying, laughing face. XX. I thought, oh fuck off. So I replied, very smooth, with an okay and a clap emoji.
Oh, all right. Send me that DM so I can groom these two girls. Cut that out.
So, I just found this one.
God.
So on one of their videos, they're eating. People will watch anything nowadays if there's pretty girls in it. He says, "My favorite YouTubers XX." They replied, "Oh, thanks XX," and then some. And then some random guy, he hasn't posted a comment on any other videos. He just replied to the first comment, and he said, "Pedophile." I just thought, oh, that's funny.
Oh, what the fuck, dude. Oh yeah, by the way, you did just you just said the 15, 16-year-old girls were pretty. One of them's underage, man. You can't say that. I mean, one of them is if you said pretty girl, then we could assume that you're talking about the one that's legal. But you said pretty girls, man. One of them's 15. That's illegal. Man.
Plural.
Fuck. It's the plural. It's the S. It's done you in, mate. We can hold you accountable now. We can get you done.
The S. Just cut off the S off of that.
We just fucking cut out that. We just cut out the end of that. Just like, people watch anything nowadays. That's pretty good. Oh fuck! Oh, we're gonna have to do that now.
We gotta cover our backs. No one's safe nowadays.
Yeah. The fucking people running around.
Get spaceyed.
Get spacey. People running around fucking nonce patrol.
Nonce patrol. Yeah.
You ever heard of the bloody nonce patrol at our school the other day? Actually.
What is that? What is nonce patrol?
You know what nonce is?
Yeah, I know what a nonce is.
Exactly, nonce patrol. What do you think? Anyway,
what is it, like a group of exterminators?
No, it's just fucking people who go on the nonce patrol. It's like people who just think that nonces are so fucking gross that like they go out and like beat the shit out of them. Basically, there was a group of them in like year 10s, no, year 11s rather. Basically, there's 2 year 12s, and they said they were fucking pedos. And so these year 11s come up to the doors of our of the lyceum. And they're all like giving it in this and that and this and that, and then they just fucking like don't do anything. They should just stand outside and don't do jack shit. So then like they're all giving it this and that, and then one of them comes in and like starts squaring up to the other guy. So like literally all of us just fucking flooded this guy and just ready to just like kill him if he like tries to swing at him. And then he leaves, and then they all just start like standing outside the place like hard men and shit like that. Just don't do anything. It's just very. It was just a shitty. Like thing to have had. It's stupid, mate. Honestly, nonce patrol, like just two dickheads who like thought they were like 10 men just coming around like seeing if they could fight with sixth formers, and like, no, we'd fucking eat you. No, we'd just eat you. I'd eat you. It just pisses me off, lad.
Speaking about nonce patrol.
Oh yeah, is there a nonce on the video that you were watching, or rather?
It's just this comment section it's just full of people who think that they have a shot, you know.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Ow.
just give up. This guy again who did the last comment said, "Amazing video, X. I'd definitely add your Snapchat, X."
Ouch.
Keep it going before you know it. You're me. Inspirational, magical. What a hit, son. What a hit.
What's this YouTube channel? Well, cut it out because I don't want to plug them. But what's this YouTube channel? They both literally look my age though. That's really weird. They're 2 years younger than me, and they look my age. 3 years if you count the 15-year-old, but I assume she's like turning 16. That's fucking weird, mate.
Yeah. I was just getting like a bit jelly because they have 148 subscribers.
In 5 days.
But the only reason they have those subs is because they are females, and these desperate desperate Neds, like, oh, I'll give them a comment and they'll send me nudes.
I mean, Christ, could you imagine if it was that easy?
Oh, that's the dream.
I mean, like, you gotta work for those nudes, man. Fucking gotta DM them. You gotta pretend like you love them and shit like that. It's probably like send them a present or something like that. I don't know. It's like something. I haven't done this before.
Every day.
Mate. Fucking hell. I wonder what the mean age is for the comments. Do you reckon it's about 30? Age. The mean age, yeah. Do you reckon like?
Yeah, it's 50.
Yeah, that like it's 50. It goes from like 38 to like 79, and then it just boils down to like 50. Like the standard deviation is like very high, but it just boils down to like 60-year-olds, and they're all just fucking like trying to get on these 16-year-olds. They're all sugar daddies. They're all like rich as well. Mate, imagine being like, excuse me. Anyway, imagine being like a pensioner. That'd be sick, wouldn't it?
Imagine being a pensioner.
I mean, it wouldn't, because obviously, like, you get all this like sick money, and then like you just can't fucking do anything because you're old and decrepit. You're going a bit loony. Like, I went to the pub today with my dad, and like, there was this guy sitting by the fire, and like, my dad was talking about, because Five Guys recently opened up in Chester. I don't know if you heard about that. Fuck, I just gave away my location. Christ.
They already know we're in Chester.
Oh yeah, fair. All right.
I have been to. Have you been to Five Guys?
Yeah. I had a hot dog there and a fucking shake. It's awful.
What?
Mate, Five Guys is fucking awful.
What?
Mate, I work at Mackey's, and that shit food's worse.
Have you had the burger?
Yes. I've had a burger and a hot dog. It's so greasy. Leave. It's small too. The portions are tiny. 15 quid for a fucking burger and chips. Go fuck yourself, mate.
But they're so good.
They're not that good.
To me, a super taster. They are. It is like I really don't like beef, right? Any chance I get to not eat beef, I take it, because I really don't like beef. That's how much I don't like beef.
You're a bit of a weirdo.
I really don't like beef. But this burger,
Mate, Five Guys is gross. Anyway, yeah, he was talking about Five Guys. My dad doesn't like it either. And then he was like he was talking about
basic.
He was talking about this £7 burger, and then this guy, this old guy sitting by the fire, starts talking to him. He's proper like loony bastard too. He was like, "Oh, you can fucking you get like a burger for like £3 up in Manchester because I used to live there, like bloody hell, fucking." And then like he starts talking to me, and then he's like he continues to talk to us while we're walking down to go sit down, and he was my dad literally just turns to me while the guy's like talking to us, and he was like, "If I ever turn out like that, throw him in the river." I was like, oh my god, I couldn't imagine my dad just like fucking like he was like proper like curled up as well, like hunching, like proper like talking like a loony. He was like well weird, and I was just like imagining throwing this guy in a river because he's just so fucked up. And that reminds me actually of throwing someone in a river rather.
Mirror?
Have you watched The Ballad of Buster Scruggs?
I have no idea what that is.
It's a Netflix adaptation. No, a Netflix original.
That's probably why I haven't seen it.
Do you not have Netflix?
Oh wait, what's it called?
The Ballad of Buster Scruggs.
Is that by the Coen brothers?
I don't know. I think maybe. I don't know. Either way, it's got Liam Neeson in it.
Is it like loads of
Little
stories?
mini stories? Yeah. Have you watched it?
Yeah, I've heard of it, and I want to watch it because apparently it's really good.
It's amazing. It is fucking amazing, mate. Honestly, Tim Blake Nelson. There's I believe James Franco's in it. Liam Neeson's in it. Oh my god, it's amazing. It's such a good film, honestly. Like, it's basically it's all short stories, right? And like they all end like completely unexpected. Like you just wouldn't expect them at all. And like they're all ruthless, mate. All the endings are absolutely ruthless. Like, oh my god, like it's just really good. They all like tug on your heartstrings too. But yeah.
Yeah, well, I've got other masterpieces to watch.
No.
Like,
Whatever you do,
you
just
know,
put them
like
aside.
Titans.
Oh, are they bringing out season 2? Because fucking Daredevil got cancelled and like fucking. Oh, I mean that's a Marvel thing. They got slots, haven't they? Deb, what did you think about Thingy getting cancelled?
What, Daredevil?
Yeah.
Have you seen Daredevil season 3?
Nope.
Well, if you did, you would know why it got cancelled.
Why?
I don't know why. I don't know. Yeah, it's terrible. I don't know why people think it's good. I fucking. I can't describe it. I think I told you about it, like the office scene with Bullseye and Daredevil.
Right.
Where Bullseye is throwing shit at Daredevil. I think I told you about that. But
yeah, the pencils.
Yeah, there was so there was this one video. It was titled, I think, "We Don't Deserve Daredevil." You know, all ominous title. Let me just find. Yeah, "We Don't Deserve Daredevil." And basically, like in the first 10 seconds, he was saying, I won't mention the great cinematography. I won't mention the great contrast between Agent Nadeem and Matt Murdock. I won't mention the two. This is the bit that got me riled up. I won't mention the two best villains since the Joker.
Oh, I'm talking about Bullseye and Wilson Fisk.
Yes.
I mean, I watched the final fight between them three, right? And there's a fucking part where Bullseye grabs some fucking like a candlestick or something from Wilson's house, and he starts fucking pegging it at at Daredevil, and like it doesn't even go that fast, right? It looks so bad, it looks awful. The CG on it is absolutely shocking, and like fucking Matt Murdock's standing there. He's in a fucking battle stance. It's the stupidest fucking battle stance I've ever seen like a person get into. And he literally gets his two light batons and he goes, Abba! He just knocks one away. And then he goes, Abba! And then like he knocks the other one away. And it looks so stupid. It looks so bad.
Yeah, he said the two best villains since the Joker. I don't know if he's talking about just in terms of comic books, or if he's talking
like
in
Heath
terms
Ledger.
of, or if he's talking in terms of movies, because I think Wilson Fisk is a very well done character, maybe one of probably the best Marvel villain in the cinematic universe.
Oh, right, okay, fair enough.
You know, because he actually has motives and he feels real.
Okay, fair enough.
But fucking Bullseye is one of the worst fucking characters I have ever seen. What,
just because his power is stupid, or is just his writing?
He's just so goofy, you know? It's just every scene that he's in, I can't take him seriously. because they make him out to be, he's this badass, you know? And he's just throwing fucking candles and pencils and, and like staplers at people. It's not like, it's, you see that and you don't think, oh my god, I wouldn't want to square up to this lad. You're like, oh, that's fucking ridiculous, you know?
Yeah.
The fight at the end,
I watched it and I didn't think it was that great, to be honest.
No.
Apparently all the other fights are pretty dope though. I've been What, do you not like the fights?
I don't like the fights because of the fucking bullseye. Just every time he just throws everything he can get his hands on. It's so fucking goofy. I don't know how people can take it seriously.
I personally think it's just because it's done badly. I've seen the effects for it. They're not great. Anyway, on that bombshell, I think we should end it.
I've got more shit to fucking... One more thing about Daredevil.
Okay, yeah, sure. Go for it.
Now, I'm not... have you seen any Daredevil bits? Any seasons? Any episodes?
No. I just want to let you know that I do need to get food.
All right. This will be quick.
Okay. Cool.
All right. So there's this character called Karen Page.
Okay.
She's not a new character. She's been in, well, probably, in my opinion, the most annoying female character, Barbara Keene, in Gotham. She is so fucking annoying. Jesus Christ, right? I hate her so much. I want her to die. She's such a, this self-righteous, just, the only way I can describe it is just cunt. She's just a massive cunt. Every time she says anything on the show, I'm just like, you cunt. Just get back to the Matt Murdock. The show feels like you can tell so much that the show was stretched to meet the 13 episodes. There's by far the worst episode of season 3. I think it's called Karen. You could tell that it's going to be a piece of shit from the title. The whole 40 minutes, right? I don't think it's 40 minutes. I think like an hour episode, and there's the whole episode is a backstory to fucking Karen Page being in a car accident and losing one of her family members. That's the whole fucking episode. And then after that massive flashback that is only brought up once, and it's not even like anything significant, right? After that, you have a shitty fight between Bullseye and Daredevil in a church, and a preacher gets killed, and that's the episode. You could skip to that end fight scene if you wanted to see a shitty fight scene. And instead of killing a character that's actually, that actually needs to be gone, Karen, they killed, I think, one of my favorite side character was the preacher man. It's such a bad episode. I think I gave it a 1 IMDb. It's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. I hate the show. Well, season 3 at least. And I'm kind of glad that it got cancelled. That's it. Yeah. Hello?
Are you done talking now? I went to go get food. Dude, it literally, I told you I needed to get food 10 minutes ago, and then you went on this fucking massive tangent about this bitch called Karen for literally like 10 minutes, and I was like, dude, fucking stop talking. I need food. I was so hungry. I'm literally was just sitting there, just like I could feel my stomach like imploding, and then, and then oh fuck. Anyway, what was the final thing you said? Like I probably missed it.
I said hello because you weren't answering.
Brilliant. Oh fucking hell, what a good ending. Okay, yeah, I need to end that there.
All right, well, that's Bold, the podcast.
What a fucking choppy episode this is gonna be. Fucking
What?
hell.
Yeah, it's gonna have a lot of edits.
Oh well,
Probably.
I'm not really particularly
I know.
asked. Like, it's fucking like if it's an edited podcast, then that's fine. It'll be alright. It's not really a
In
podcast. It's just a little talking session.
yeah. Well, it's gonna get called a podcast anyhows.
This is very true.
Don't watch Daredevil season 3. Don't watch Titans unless you like Teen Titans Go. Do watch
Into the Spiderverse.
Spiderman, Into the Spiderman.
Into the
Do watch Teen Titans Go to the movies. Maybe. If you like Teen Titans Go.
I mean, not many people do.
Yeah, I know. It's a very niche audience. Watch Brody Quest. Maybe, I guess.
If you at the start of the video, you're fucking gonna see like because it's just Brody Quest is poking the bottom left corner and your DMs right there.
Yeah.
So like, it's just gonna be there, just sitting there. I mean, obviously it's gonna be zooming in on your face, but like, it's just.
Yeah, by now it's probably like on my nose.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully that'll be funny. It depends how fast you're gonna do it for. I mean, if it's like.
Well, I have to stretch the zoom.
Like.
It's gonna be a very slow zoom.
It's gonna be a slow zoom, and it's also like. It's gonna be like enough so that you just don't really notice it until like. I don't know, like once the message bar isn't there anymore. Like it's gonna be so subtle. I love that shit. It's like fucking. It's just gonna be very amusing. Especially since that is such a good funny picture of you as well.
Yeah. Well, we stay on the chat. Don't leave. Please don't go. We're gonna make videos. Just.
I know it's taking a while. I know we're very shit at making this stuff, but like.
Yeah. Just wait for the fucking. Just wait for the. Shit we're gonna do, and please don't
subscribe. Like
check out my channel. Subscribe to my channel.
Bastard did.
Yeah. If you're listening, one guy who unsubbed, don't sub again. We don't want you here.
You fuck.
Except please do. We need that 41 subscribers.
We need the money.
Face reveal at 41 subs.
5p. We need the 5p.
Face reveal at 41 subs, guys. So let's hit it.
face reveal for Eric. That's actually not Eric's face. That's actually.
I've actually been wearing a very well done mask.
It's a very very well done latex
for every
mask.
video. Even the one that doesn't show my face, I've still been wearing the mask just to get into.
To get into the
to get into the mindset of Smithsky,
the chef, and what other
the other one.
What other fucking things have you done? Oh yeah,
well,
also exposer.
I play a lot of characters.
You played like 2.
Yeah, I played Dick Thrasher. I played
Dick Thrasher.
Chef Smithsky. Oh no, he isn't, is he? No. He's not related at all. He just looks like me.
yeah.
He's a documentary filmmaker, guys. Take him seriously. That's basically the joke behind Dick Thrasher. Is kind of related to Shane Dawson because he's made a documentary. Yeah. Well, it has kind of developed into that. It didn't start off. I just thought, wouldn't it be funny if this guy kept on mentioning that he's a documentary filmmaker? Yeah, and it's kind of developed into a thing like because Shane Dawson has made this documentary series on YouTube. I've heard it's really bad. I'm not gonna watch it because it's a documentary series by Sean. What what's his name? Sean.
Shane Dawson.
Shane Dawson. Shane Dawson. Yeah. Documentary
You were
series.
literally just saying his name before.
It's late.
No, it isn't.
It's a documentary series by Shane, who isn't a film to my knowledge. He might. Subtle. So subtle.
Are you chewing into a packet or something?
I can't get this fucking packet of Haribos. Why do they make?
It's for kids. Why do they make it so difficult?
There it is.
ASMR. ASMR.
Oh.
Anyway, thank you for listening to the podcast. It was very good. It was a pleasure having you on.
Yeah.
Any last
Thank
words?
you. Are you hosting me on this show?
No, as in like pleasure having the viewers.
Ah, yeah.
Obviously, fucking dickhead.
All right, sorry.
All right, fair. Any last words?
Subscribe to Smithsky. Don't subscribe to PewDiePie. Watch
Fuck
the
off.
Jingle Jangle.
Subscribe to PewDiePie.
Don't watch Daredevil season 3.
Watch
Watch Teen Titans Go if you like Teen Titans Go. Watch Teen Titans Go to the movies if you like Teen Titans Go. Watch Spiderman Into the Spiderman if you like Teen Titans Go.
And watch Brody Quest if you like Teen Titans Go. Bye. Oh.
Bye.